Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be going over what I believe would be the ideal anime. Let's get right into the video. So first of all, I want to start off by saying I got the idea for this video from the YouTuber The Masked Man, who does a lot of manga content and reviews and stuff. He did this one video where he talked about what he believes the ideal manga would be, and I wanted to make my own take on that video. But then I remembered that I haven't read that much manga, so I figured the next best thing would be to make a video on what I believe the ideal anime would be. So, here we go. First of all, this is structured on the basis of an anime that would be adapted from a manga. So that's how it's gonna go. So for the plot I'm gonna go with Cowboy Bebop's plot. Now, you'd think I would pick like all of my favorites for everything, but like Cowboy Bebop is my second favorite, but the reason I didn't pick like Steins Gate is because I believe that all the parts of Steins Gate together like are needed together to make Steins Gate as amazing as it is. So I was trying to take like modular pieces of different anime and such and put them like together to make what I believe would be the ideal anime. So yeah, plot Cowboy Bebop. I've already given Cowboy Bebop a 10 out of 10. I believe everything about it was amazing, but specifically the plot. I'm gonna use the plot here. Love the plot. I love like how it's like episodic and then has pieces of build up like long-term plot throughout the 24 episodes, and the ending. I'm not gonna say because I don't want to spoil people, but if you've seen Cowboy Bebop, you know what I'm talking about. Just it's a great story. That not much more I can say. Oh yeah, also I think it's kind of funny, so there's that, but that may be in the writing. Anyway, for the setting, I've decided to go with the setting from Akira. I love the setting from Akira. The movie itself, I gave the movie a 7 out of 10, but the setting, I do love the set. I would just like to note that was not supposed to sound like I consider 7 to be really bad. Actually, in my books, a 7 is pretty good. So yeah, I don't want that to sound like I think Akira's a bad movie. I think it was pretty good movie, just not like over the top. Thanks so much. The aesthetic, it hits different. I even hear that they came up with like 50 new colors when making the Akira movie. Like 50 new colors just for the coloring of the movie. I believe that's insane, and I'm happy they did it because everything in Akira looked amazing, and of course part of that being the setting. With it's got all that like cyberpunk stuff. I love like the cyberpunk genre, and then like those souped up motorbikes that the gang has. Those are really cool. So yeah, I believe that the setting of Akira, putting the plot of Cowboy Bebop in the setting of Akira, I believe that's already a pretty good combination. And next, for the author, I actually have two authors I believe I would want to have written this. First one being Satamoto Yoshiyuki, who is known for being the author of Neon Genesis Evangelion. That's the only thing I know him from, and I thought it was amazing. I looked over some other stuff he's done, and I saw he has a bunch of anime staff positions on things that I know are really good. So, or well, I hear are really good. So just knowing that he's the author, Neon Genesis, combined with that, I believe he and the next person would be pretty good for this concept. The second author chosen is Yurizawa Naoki. I don't know if I said his name wrong or not. I'm gonna hope I didn't say his name wrong. Anyway, he is known for writing 20th Century Boys and Monster, among a few other very well-known things. They are all the general consensus on all of his works are that they're really, really good. And as I am in the third volume of 20th Century Boys right now, I can say that he is a really good writer, and I believe him and Satamoto Yoshiyuki, them together, would be great for writing the Cowboy Bebop plot in the Akira setting. As for the studio that I would like to adapt this idea would be actually two. First one being Mappa. I don't think I need to say more, but I still will. Mappa doesn't miss for the most part. They've been going great this year. Like, everyone knows they're the talk of the town, bro. Just Mappa has not been missing lately. That's all I have to say. And they have amazing quality stuff over there. Mappa just hits, not even different, just well. Mappa hits amazingly well. The other studio like to adapt this, along with Mappa, is Madhouse. I believe Madhouse is an amazing studio. They've done some amazing stuff, and yeah, I don't know what more else to say about studios. But moving on. So next we have the opening song artist and the ending song artist. For the opening song, I would like Move to do the opening. Move is known for their Initial D openings. I don't know if they're known outside of that or not. All I know is I know them from the Initial D openings, and those are straight fire. So yeah, I believe that would be a nice hype opening song. Next, we have, for the ending song, I would like two people, or two groups, I should say, to work on it. First one being Shing02. He is, in the anime community, he is known for his vocals on the opening song for Samurai Champloo. And I checked out a little bit more of his music. I believe his vocals are really good, and it would work really well in matched with the other group of people I've chosen. I think it would work really well for a matching ED to this idea. The second group, or person, you know what I mean. Second artist, I shall say. Second artist I've picked is Daft Punk. Moment of silence for Daft Punk. Yeah, okay. So Daft Punk I chose because their sadder songs, or more downbeat, I guess you would say, songs. I believe they have a really nice beat and stuff. I think him and Shing02, or not him, sorry, Daft Punk and Shing02 together could make a really good ending song for this anime. And last thing I have listed on here is any specific voice actors. Now, I only wrote down one, and his name is Steve Bloom. May not have heard of him, who knows. He's, man, I wouldn't say he's known for like one or two specific roles. He's out there, man. But I'll say he's voiced Mugen in Samurai Champloo and Spike Spiegel in Cowboy Bebop. That occurrence right there, that is not a coincidence that I have him and Cowboy Bebop both listed on here. I definitely want him to, I would want him to stay as the voice of Spike Spiegel. I believe he did a superb job at that. And you may be questioning, but isn't he a dubbed voice actor? So you're telling me you'd want to watch this anime dubbed? Now see, thing about that is, yes, when it comes to picking sub or dub for me, I would prefer to watch an anime dubbed, but if it does not either go past or match the quality of the original Japanese version, then I will watch the Japanese version instead. And this is typically the occurrence, and I typically watch anime subbed because of this. But when an anime does a really good dubbing, then that's amazing, and that's the situation I would love for this to be in. So yeah, Steve Bloom, Spike Spiegel in this anime. And you see, I believe that is all I have to say here. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts on this video in the comments, any notes, or if you have any combating ideas with what you believe the ideal anime would be. I'd love to discuss it in the comments. Anyway, hope you all have a good day and night, and see you later. Bye!